I'm in the House of Augustus, it looks like. Um, yeah, I always would be curious to go here, just for my own reasons. But I'm in the archaeological park. Um, I think this is kind of where a lot of the old Roman stuff is. It seems, by the judging from it, it seems remarkably really close together. Um, Looking at the emperor, the first emperor Augustus's house, I mean, just little left to it to have any sense of what it looked like. Um, there's a little left of anything here, which would tell you much of what it looked like or what it was like to be here then. But I mean, maybe the thing that really sticks out to me most here is these trees, which are clearly not of ancient origin. This is like a forum area, but it seems like a lot of the things were really kind of close together, like they were, relatively speaking, almost next to each other. Uh, and Which kind of makes me wonder, the ancient Rome wasn't all that spread out, really. I mean, at least not for the imperial people. For the other people, you kind of have no sense at all of what any of this was like. But I think you can look at the interior of the Augustan interior. If this was it. This was the interior of Augustus's house. And I think there's a villa next door to it. I don't think that's ancient, but it's interesting to go here and try to think about what happened a couple thousand years ago and since, and not really having a sense of it, much more than just what looking at Rome on HBO, which I think was probably a pretty good depiction, of how things were. But it's certainly, I think that what I get a sense out of all of this is that no matter how big your empire or how fantastical you think you are, someday you're going to end up like this. And, that certainly was the case of Alexander the Great. That certainly was the case. Every empire is there, and, it certainly lasted a long time. But, this is pretty much all that's left of it, That's it. It's just a couple aqueducts here and there, and in Bath there's a Roman, which I was too about 3 or 4 trips ago. So this may be it. I'm just about out of battery. Beautiful area. I'm really glad I came here. I drew a little bit. Very quiet, meditative. I'll be off to London tomorrow, and then back to Boston, and then ultimately back to New York, where I live. But great coming here, and great to really experience these things firsthand, and not just through some, video of somebody else's, like the one I'm making of you. But I'll have these all up later tonight when I get to my hotel room. It's Marshall Sponder from Palace Augustus in Rome. And I guess you can see the background here.